My dad believes that addiction and alcoholism is a choice. He doesn't believe that it's a disease. Having my dad tell me that it was a choice was really hard for me, and it created some distance between us. And we didn't see eye to eye for very long because anytime he would say that, I wanted to argue with him. I've finally reached the point in my recovery now where I can just tell him, I'm not going to discuss this with you. We both see it different ways, and that's, we'll leave it at that. We'll agree to disagree. When I knew I could drink an entire bottle before I passed out, I knew something was definitely different with my brain and my body in the way that I processed alcohol, in the way that it affected me. My dad has always been there. Whether I called him crying, whether, he was lecturing me, he was always there. And today, I do not take him for granted. I just went home a couple months ago and seen him, and we had a great time. Probably the best time that I think I've ever had as an adult with my dad. And it was so much fun. Like, we laughed and joked and just had a great time. I learned that I have to remember that everybody is a human as well, and they are living vivid lives as well, is just as I am. Their lives are just as vivid, just as complex as mine. So I have to remember little pieces, kind of breadcrumbing almost, pieces of my life, just to see how they react. And that allowed me to set up boundaries that were healthy. And if somebody definitely, didn't agree with the things I had been through, or didn't agree with my form of recovery, I knew, okay, this is a person I have to keep at a distance. This is somebody that's not going to be healthy for me. If they made me doubt myself or feel less than or feel negative in any way, I knew I had to draw a line and say, okay, this is only as far as they go, because they can be harmful to me. Honestly, my favorite part has been watching how I grow and change, getting to wake up and look in the mirror and like who I see, learning to love the parts of me that I thought were damaged or would never be loved. I realized that it doesn't matter if society loves who I am. It doesn't matter if the people around me, it's how I feel about myself. Just, getting to look in the mirror and smile and feel good about it. I get up now and I get dressed and I, put on some makeup and I look in the mirror and I'm like, wow, that's really me. That's truly me.